Hi, I'm John from SurfFX. I'm with Beau O'Brian, third fastest man in Australia, third fastest sprinter in the world, and today we're looking at the new Starboard race boards. We're looking at the Starboard Allstar and the Starboard Ace. Beau, the two boards, they're quite similar. We get asked all the time, what's the difference?
It's a real tricky thing to actually say. The difference is basically your own preference. The race has been designed, it's a very versatile board. It's designed for both flat water and open water. It's basically a crossover between the All-Star and the Sprint. It's hard to get one board that does everything. The race practically does that. Nice stable board and super quick and super forgiving. The All-Star, that's my personal favourite. This year's model All-Star, they've made it a bit wider in the front to help basically get up on the plane smoother, and then they narrowed the back down and still kept that wide tail. Nice straight lines on it. They've got single into double concave to release all the water out the back, and it's a very nice, stable and quick board.
All right, well, we got an All-Star here, so let's have a little look. We got a little bit of a sunken deck, similar to last year's setup, but not quite as big.
Yep.
So we're getting some good lower center of gravity and some good water drainage.
Yep, they basically set the deck up, get you close to the water. You can apply more power to your stroke, and as you said, better center of gravity, better balance.
Now you mentioned the nose. The nose profile on this, you said underneath, it changed a little bit. So what were those big changes they did through the bottom of this guy?
What they've done with the bottom of this is basically, compared to last year's model of 2014, it was quite a wide where you stand. It went really sharp to a point at the front. They've actually brought the front of it out, belted it out, added a bit more volume here, but then taken it away from here. They've got basically a rolled nose into a single concave, which as you go back further goes into a double concave. That basically disperses the water out the back of the board. And also with the wide tail makes the wash go nice and wide, and you basically have no drag behind the board.
Excellent. All right, well, let's have a look at let's chuck this on the ground, and let's have a look at a new race. Let's grab this one. You notice this year we got two colors. We got a red and a green. The red is the carbons. The green is their new glass custom construction. It's very easy on the pocketbook. It's quite a bit cheaper board without too much of a weight penalty. If you are racing, you want to be at the top, you got to go the light one. But otherwise, for the most part, you're going to be able to get it a really good board for a little bit less dough if you go the glass customs. So what have they done with the race? Because this is a whole new board this year.
The race is a totally new board to the market. As I said before, they're basically looking at the crossover between the All-Star and the Sprint. They've basically taken the Sprint nose, the way the front of the keel and that goes, you've got the water line all the way to the front of the nose of the board. Taken it back, rolled it through into your single and double concave, and a massive concave at the back to disperse all the water. That's just to release the back of the board.
That concave is deeper than anything else that's out there, isn't it?
It is very deep, but what I've noticed in using this board, as you're paddling behind it, if someone else is in front of it on it, it does actually disperse the water out there quite quickly. What they've actually done with the deck, they've kept the front high for volume, so it's better in those choppy waters, but then they've brought the back down for, again, stability. Added a couple of Venturis to get rid of the water from sitting in the actual cockpit where you stand, and then brought the All-Star tail in for stability and also speed.
Well, thanks, Beau. We've got these boards now, they just arrived. We've got them in quite a few different sizes, in the 12.6s and 14s in different widths, and demos in quite a few of the sizes as well. So our Starboard range at the shop here is pretty extensive, and we've got demos for vast majority of this range. We've got a demo of the board. So I'm John at SurfFX. Beau, thanks for coming out and having a little chat about these boards.
Thanks.